spoilers. Today I'm going to be walking through how to do every step of the Iron Fang Mines questline. I'm starting from a brand new character. I do have all of this stuff. I'm going to be putting on Vital Vision and Demolitionist. These are the perks I recommend if you have them. If not, I would recommend getting Demolitionist. It's pretty useful. But yeah, you're going to start off making a new dwarf. And I would recommend for this questline starting in easy mode. You don't really need more XP. Legendary drops aren't all that important. Boom, we got a bomb. That's the first part. And now the next part is we have to get to Crystal Caverns. So I'll see you there. Okay, so I've just found an abandoned minecart exit. There's a better decker. This is exactly what you want to be finding. You want as many of these in the early game as possible so that you can quickly get to the Crystal Caverns. And you want to break both of these barrels. What you're hoping to find in one of these barrels is a fuse. I didn't, but that's okay. There's going to be other barrels we can break to find more fuses. I'm going to take this exit down, and hopefully it brings us to the boss. Would be nice. Drops 4 floors. Rarely does that, but we will see.
Boss time.
Alright, boss time.
Bob.
What you're going to want to do now is spend any expertise. You can spend this as it comes up. I'm not good about doing that, so I typically don't. I would rather have... No, I'd rather have that, I think, than weapon range. Here, I'd rather have weapon range than being tiny. Cool. So this is simple, just like any other boss, but it's on easy. If you need a walkthrough for this boss, I don't think I'm the guy to do it.
Poor little critter didn't have a chance.
But I'm gonna clear these guys out, and then I will see you at the boss, I guess. Okay, I'm about to go into the boss. This health potion just dropped from a crate. I'm gonna drink my multiplier potion, then pick up the health so that I can take it in.
Massive collection.
For the basics on this boss, every 25 health that he loses, minions come out of these 3 slime piles. And you typically want to kill them before you start hitting the boss again.
Gotcha.
They very frequently drop health potions if you are in single player. And if you are in multiplayer, they drop health potions and revive potions. In easy though, this is not a difficult fight. You just circle strafe while looking a little bit over. And if you're really having trouble with the waves of these guys, like I've fought this boss so many times, but if you don't know what to do, you can just chuck a bomb. It'll take a bunch of them all out. The main thing is just make sure you're not getting stuck in a corner. I had the wrong spell equipped. Cool. Last minions. I'm gonna try and keep this bomb on me, even if I lose some health because of it, because you do need a bomb for the next step. Alright, he dropped the Forgotten Miner's helmet, which is not a bad drop, but it's not a good drop, you know? And typically, after this boss, there are going to be a lot of health potions strewn about if you didn't take all that much damage. I took quite a bit, and there's still more than enough for me to have a full slot of health potions. But yeah, after that, you're probably going to want to extract. It just gives you a little bonus to your experience. I know I'm going to want to extract because I've leveled up 4 times and I need to put those points in. Another circle slot. I'm going to put magic beard oil in because it's really good. And then hop right back in. So it says we're on floor 11, Crystal Caverns. Back on easy mode. And here we're going to be looking for a very specific room layout, because that's where we're going to start it. You can start this quest just by finding skeletons that have the paper in their hand, but I'm trying to do this in a consistent way. So this is how I started the quest back before someone beat it, and this is how I personally would recommend you starting the quest, as opposed to just hoping to find something. Okay, this is the room layout that we're looking for. This is how we're going to start the quest, guaranteed 100%. You go across this way, and this is here. Sometimes you have to crouch to get in here, sometimes you don't, but it says throw explosive to destroy, which is why we kept this bomb. What I like to do is just stand right up to it, chuck a bomb in there, walk out, and then you're right here. And in here there's going to be a pickaxe for lost equipment, and the tattered scroll. Tattered Scroll gives you this quest, which is the start of the missing guild. This is what you can find in the skeleton's hands, but this is the quick way to get it. Yeah, I'm not doing this. Okay, so what we're going to want to do next is, as per the task, we have to extract with it. We are additionally going to be wanting to find some form of fuse. We want a fuse. Okay, wow. So that's crazy. But that's the extract that we need right there. So I'm just going to go ahead and take it now, in the namesake of time. Head to my tasks, and complete this. This gives me experience, and the Missing Guild Part 1. So this is the part where people with reading comprehension are going to have a little bit of difficulties. But it says you should look around for any newly dug tunnels that may have collapsed. So we're going to head right back into our character after using our talent points. Yeah. Hop back into easy mode. You do not need hard mode pride. This is going to make it so much, for lack of a better word, easier. And now we are not so much looking for a specific room, but we're looking for a specific structure generated at the endpoints of rooms. Okay, we just got a fuse. This is really good. It's something that we're going to need in the next portion of... Okay, so I guess it actually doesn't matter all too much depending on the circumstances that come up. But you'll need a fuse at some point later, and it's good to have it. Okay, this is what we're looking for. A structure like this, it can appear at the endpoint of any room in the Crystal Caverns. You're looking to just remove the rocks away, like this, and you want this Rebel insignia. At this point, you can drop your Tattered Scroll. You don't need it anymore, you can give it to a friend, they can get it. But the Rebel insignia, that's what you need. So that's find and extract. We gotta get out. What's this? Abandoned minecart exit. So this is not something that we inherently want, right? Because if we want to be able to continue on this character at a later point, because this character has the fuse, it would be better to go down naturally and try and find an extraction. There is, of course, extractions at and after each boss. So if you just find the Crystal Goliath, then you can... If you make it that far without an extraction, you can just beat it and then extract, and then you'll have to make a new character to come back to the Crystal Caverns. I would rather not do that, so I'm just gonna find an extraction that's crazy. I was doing a little bit of a joke when I said that, but I did just find an extraction. So I'm gonna save. Upgrade my character a little bit. I'm gonna check the tasks. Complete it. We get part 2. It says there's a cache of gunpowder left in one of the old supply halls in the Dwarven Caves, but it's crawling with spiders. If we can get the powder, then we have the fire we need to tear the rubble open. What we're going to do now is make a new character. We're going to load up a run, also easy, with this new character. And now what we're looking for is the spider caves. So if we can just find those really fast, that'd be great. But this is something that might take quite a bit of time. We are no longer looking for abandoned minecarts exits, because we don't want to tear through the Dwarven Caves. We want to stay on them. So at this point in the run, I had to poop. So I went and pooped. I have made it to the end of the Dwarven Caves. I have not found anything, or I have not found what I'm looking for. What you can do is go down this rope, kill the boss, make a new character, or you could abandon, kill this character, make a new one, start fresh. I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to unplug my Ethernet. Doing that makes the game crash. It should. Hang on. I might have to turn off my Wi-Fi as well. Oh no. So I've realized this glitch only works in multiplayer, which means that I'm just gonna have to kill my character and make a new run. Hang on. Okay. My connection is back. From this point, I'm going to just host online, because that may make it possible to start on easy. And I'm going to do it all over again. this is what we want. This is the spider den, or spider nest. Yeah, I'm just gonna summon them all and fight them, because I can't be bothered trying to walk in there without being able to see.
These little arachnids give me the heebie-jeebies. Oh.
Okay. I did see, and it was the correct version of it as well. So with this one, you do need a specific version of the spider nest, and it's this version right here. If we check the task again, it says that we're looking for gunpowder barrels. The gunpowder barrels in question are right up here in the roof. One there, one there. Then you complete the task.
Now that was easy. Oh, yeah.
You can loot this for whatever you might need. But for us, we're done with this here. We're abandoning.
No.
And then I'm gonna go, I guess I'll do together, because that might let me. I'm gonna select this guy. Gonna start, still in easy. And now we have the fuse, don't need the insignia anymore. And we are on part 3 of the task, which will unlock the Iron Fang Mines. Basically for this, it's the same thing that we need to do where we find that structure where the insignia was. Once we do that, we will basically have completed the task. Okay, found it here. So this is what you want to do. You want to find the same thing that you originally found, that same structure that you got the insignia from. You're going to place the 2 barrels. This is what you need a fuse for. It says in the task, get yourself a fuse. You'll be needing a fuse to ignite the barrels. So you take the fuse, you left click, hold it down, you have to be stationary. You can place this as far away as you want. Light it with your flint and steel. That'll blow it up, and that'll open the passage here. Now for the Iron Fang Mines, for the rest of the task, you just need to enter it, slay the spiders, slay the miners. So I'm going to go down. Miner's right there. Do not be fooled, these guys are not all that easy. Okay. Hey, look, they put in levers. I got stuck the other day because I was on the bottom and I launched myself. Oh my god, there's a lot of guys down there. So this is a little bit frightening. I've actually never been here with spiders. frightened. Okay. There's webs. Apparently they web you? By the way, the Iron Fang Miners, they hit you with a pickaxe and they also throw a thing at you.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, some help.
Yeah, they shoot at you and then it gives you webbed? Is that an effect? Yeah. What's that do? Minus 40% move speed. Okay, how am I doing on the task? I need to kill one more miner and a bunch more spiders.
Ooh, take a look at this.
This is actually a lot more manageable with less miners. There were something like 4, maybe 200 miners in just one level. So this makes it a lot better mixing in the spiders down here. Okay, that is the end of the quest, and now you know how to get here. So, anytime you come back, once you unlock it, you will still need to have a fuse, but once you've unlocked it, you'll consistently have the barrels that you need to light up. So that is it.
I'm getting stronger.
Complete
That
task.
was easy.
And it looks like I did all of this in an hour and 36 minutes, and I took a break to poop. So really not too difficult. I did get very lucky on this run, but
Now I can.
I mean it's not impossible to do. There are consistent ways to get everything. You don't have to spend 4 hours looking for the start of the quest. Alright. That was my walkthrough and world record quest completion. So, yeah, I'm content with that.